I had been on a trip as a senior in high school looking for a college that I wanted to go through. So I was visiting a college. And I'd gotten up early that morning and I'd gone down to the college. And I'd had a fairly great time and great day, and didn't notice anything different, didn't know anything was going on. And when I returned home and my mother picked me up, she asked me, well, how was it? How was your college visit? And I think before I could say anything or express my excitement, because I was kind of still excited about the visit, she let me know that a death had occurred. And so that brought me in a little more serious mood and toned me down a little bit, because I was thinking, oh man, could it have been a family member? And then she asked me, had I heard? And I said, no, I have not heard. And so I could tell that she wanted to break something to me fairly easily, and the only way that she knew how. And I could tell it must be a family member the way that she was going. But she said something like, Dr. Martin Luther King was killed today. And the whole mood in the car changed. I forgot immediately that I had gone for the exciting college visit. I'd forgotten immediately that this was my time to shine and to be prepared to go off and represent the family in college, etc. It was fairly devastating. I was a high school senior, but there was probably no black family that I knew that did not have a picture of Dr. King in their family. And so he was like a family member. And so in that sense, she was telling me that a family member had passed. And I just remember being perplexed and puzzled and wanting to carry the conversation on, but didn't know where to go with it. So I don't know if I asked what happened or what, but it was obvious that she was trying to get herself as much news about it as possible. And it was a day that was not too far from my birthday. So I always knew that it took place in April, as my birthday is in April. And I was aware that something had been stolen from us, but I was yet to find out how big of a prize that was stolen on that day. I'm sure, I don't remember, but I'm sure I asked why, whether I asked that to myself or whether I asked that to her. And I'm sure I knew why. And I'm also sure that I didn't understand, because even today, I don't know if I totally understand. And we used the word assassination. And what a terrible word. It goes beyond murder, because not only do you want to destroy a person when you murder them, but with assassination, you wanted to destroy their identity. You want to destroy their message. You want to destroy their humanism for even existing. And so it has to be a hate factor there beyond what I could not understand as a child and cannot understand now as an adult. And so it would be a day that's buried in my memory as a somewhere between a child and a young adult, as I think of myself as sort of getting ready to go to college.